Mother Teresa was born on August 26, 1910, in Skopje, Macedonia, in Albania. She was named Agnes Konya Buyachi. At the age of 12, she already felt the call of God and wanted to become a missionary. So, at 18, she joined the Sisters of Loreto in Dublin, Ireland, and it was here that she took the name Sister Mary Teresa after Saint Teresa of Lisieux, who was the patron saint of missions. A year later, she traveled to India for her novitiate period, and on May 24, 1931, she took her initial vows as a nun. On 1931 to 1948, she taught at St. Mary's High School in Calcutta, wherein, in this period, she has seen the poverty and suffering in Calcutta. And on May 24, 1937, she took her final profession of vows as a sister of Loreto, and took on the title of mother, making her known as Mother Teresa. Then, on 1946, while on a train ride, she experienced her call within a call, where she heard the voice of Christ telling her to carry me into the holes of the poor. Come, be my light. So in 1948, she left the convent school and devoted her work into serving the poorest of the poor. Although she had no funds, she depended on divine providence and other voluntary workers. On October 7, 1950, she received permission from the Holy See to start her own order, which was the Missionaries of Charity. On 1979, she received the Nobel Peace Prize as a recognition for her humanitarian work. In September 1997, Mother Teresa died, and on October 2003, she was beatified. After Pope Francis recognized a second miracle attributed to Mother Teresa, she was canonized on September 4, 2016, making her a saint. What was Mother Teresa's expression of faith? Here, we answer it in two ways. First, answering the call, and second, answering the call within the call. Ever since she was young, Mother had always felt the calling of God, and she answered God's call by taking the vows of chastity, poverty, and obedience. These vows are known as the three evangelical counsels. The profession of these vows constitute the consecrated life, and in Mother Teresa's case, it was the consecrated life of being a nun. The Lumen Gentium says that the evangelical counsels of chastity dedicated to God, poverty, and obedience are based upon the words and examples of the Lord. These counsels are the characteristic features of Jesus, of his life, and what he desired for his disciples. We recall what Jesus says to the rich young man: "If you want to be perfect, go and sell all your possessions and give the money to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come, follow me." People who take these vows make the life of Christ visible in the world by professing and practicing these counsels, and they make the kingdom of God visible for us all. The second way in which Mother Teresa expresses her faith to God is by answering the call within the call, and this was wholehearted free service to the poorest of the poor. This was the fourth and unique vow taken by the Order of the Missionaries of Charity. Mother Teresa said, "We must know exactly when we say yes to God, what is in that yes. Yes means I surrender, totally, fully, without any counting the cost." This has always has been Mother Teresa's faithful response to the call of God. When at the cross of Calvary, Jesus Christ, "I thirst." In Psalm chapter 69, his thirst is articulated. "My throat is parched. I looked for compassion, but there was none, for comforters, but found none." Christ's thirst is for compassion. His thirst is for comfort, and he thirsts with those who have none of it. Saint Teresa recognized Christ who suffered in and with the poorest of the poor. She recognized the distressing disguise of Jesus within the poorest of the poor. Mother Teresa heard the cry of Christ on the cross, and the cry was those who were unwanted, unclaimed, and unloved. Mother Teresa said that Don't search for Jesus in far lands. He is not there. He is close to you. He is with you. Mother Teresa, together with the Missionaries of Charity, went to the slums and taught the children, helped those who were suffering in sickness, and established a home for the dying, where those neglected could die being loved and cared for. Mother Teresa said that she wanted to love as Christ loves, help as he helps, give as he gives, serve as Christ serves, and rescue as he rescues. How then can I imitate Mother Teresa's expression of faith? For me, it's simply just by kindness. Mother Teresa was right when she said, Jesus is not in the far lands, he is close to you. Mother Teresa recognized the disguise of Jesus in the poorest of the poor. And in the same way, I want to recognize that too, by my own little way of treating others who come my way with dignity and with respect, and also the importance of charity. Because I know genuine giving, even just a little, can make a difference in this world.